All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to another beautiful day of checking these buttons. We got some hot ones for you guys. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. Sub button right there as always, and it is HT. It's been a minute. I feel like it's been a week or two since we hit a HT. Either way, it's HT today, the most glorious day of the week. We'll celebrate that at the end. But for now, we got some hot buttons to check. Things going underway right now, and we got a special announcement. This one means a lot to me because it is the last one of the year when it comes to Manscaped. Having amazing deals. Thank you guys for making it possible, and thank you to Manscaped for supporting us, man, for like half the year this year. So I appreciate the mad love. Let's check some buttons. Let's go.
Step into the game, clean cut, sharp aesthetic. The gym and pro naked glow, no need prosthetic. Trim it up, precision, tough, smooth like kinetic. Out in the urban jungle, looking kingly, poetic. Manscaped, the secret is the ultimate gear. East Coast hustling, there's no need to fear. The package complete, it's the talk of the year. Stay fresh, feel the power, put it in your ear. Ready on the rise, looking fresh, elite. The gym and pro package can't accept defeat. Feel the confidence, it's in the dawn to start. Precision running deep, let it play its part. In the city lights, we stand tall, we mark. The chairman pro power up, get a beat of the heart. From the boardroom to the streets, we're legend and stride. In every step we take, there's a roar and pride. No compromise, staying sharp, can't hide. With Manscaped magic, it's a wide and smooth ride. Rise up, release the beast, always stay complete. The chairman pro pack is standing on your feet.
All right, now for them first set of Arslan Ash clapping back at them haters. Buttons that need to be checked. See, I don't know that TWT. We talked about it, I think, just the last video. Arslan, I don't remember what place he got. Charge it to my head and on my heart. I think it was like fourth, anywhere fourth, fifth, or sixth, something like that, right? Didn't take home the W. Apparently, you know, a lot of people that weren't rooting for him in the first place started clapping, started talking that shit. Arslan didn't appreciate that. He posted this the other day right here saying, I see some of you are having a great day at my expense. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm still winning. Then you got a couple different reactions, right? Obviously, a lot of people are like, either don't let it phase you or haters gonna hate. Somebody brings up an interesting point though, talking about his level of humbleness or not being humble, which is why people don't like him. I don't know if I've read that before, but let's pick it up right here. So right here, somebody by the name of Herman the Doctor said, I mean, there's probably no doubt that you're one of the greatest, but I think it makes people upset that you show no indication of being humble for once. Others respond to that saying, yeah, there's a humble limit. He's broke the limit by winning 5 Evos and God knows how many other tournaments. Others are like, why would it be humble after 5 Evo wins? Champion's gonna champion. And underneath that saying, who cares if he's not humble? Isn't it the people who should learn to react better? I was never cheering for him, but I'm not dogging him. Come on now. Then you see like other ones. I'm not sure if these were the actual posts that Arslan was referring to, but people are like Arslan Ash. When you find out you got washed. From there, others are like, man, fuck Arslan Ash and fuck the weak ass pop off. You didn't deserve shit. I guess they were talking about this clip right here. We see, let's actually play the clip.
Got the three, he's got that 3. Every game counts, and another block of that healthy, beautiful Arslan Ash. To the corner. Will it matter to activate? Can he even activate Warrior Instinct?
Yeah, pressure here. That's what Arslan gives him.
Oh boy.
Down back 3. Will he just heat dash? Back 2 series and the lows, the mix after in that pressure. Arslan,
big pop off.
That brother's happy.
Yeah, he's very happy.
He was nervous going to this. He was good, baby.
I mean, Lee Mishima took him to 2 final rounds down. I think he knows that.
All right, so there you have it. This was the first time of me watching that video. I guess people didn't appreciate that pop off. I thought it was gonna be something more like over the top or something, right? Others are like Arslan Ash versus the Tekken community right now, and it continues. But then I noticed Rangchu, the champion of TWT, posted this saying, I beat Arslan and Atif, but I still think you two are the best top 2 in the world. I will try again next time with the mindset of still challenging and safe flight. And you see the FGC reacting and appreciating that, saying congrats on your win. The humble warrior, many congrats to humble brother. I'm not happy about Pakistan loss, but I'm happy Arslan lost. Okay, here we go, more of that, right? There is a huge different humble GOAT, and it continues. So there you go. I think that was really cool, right? For Rangchu to say something like that. He's like, yo, I beat him. I beat both of them. but I still think they're like two of the greatest. I remember when he won, he made a comment about that too. He said, "I beat the GOAT." And that instantly stood out to me. He called Arslan the GOAT. He gave him his flowers. That's what's up. But on that other hand, what do y'all think about that argument? People are like, people don't like Arslan, or they're cheering because he's not humble. And at the same time, a lot of people are like, yeah, there's humble and there's a limit. He won Evo 5 times. He's arguably, or maybe not even arguably, like hands down the greatest Tekken player of all time. At what point do we say, oh, you got to be humble, right? But could it be, hang with me now, could it be like the Tom Brady effect? Like the Patriots? Remember when they were out, y'all? They won so much. They won so much that people hated them. It's like Floyd Mayweather, right? They won so much that people hated them and they wanted them to lose. They couldn't wait for them to lose just because they were so damn good, right? Doesn't mean they weren't good people or talented. Obviously they were talented, but people just, I don't know, people love a winner and they hate a winner at the same time. I noticed an interesting comment by Atif that he posted after he got second place at the TWT. He posted this right here saying, "I received a lot of messages and I don't want to talk to anyone, and it seems like I don't have any courage left. I am fed up with second position already. Those players who have beaten me in the finals are really deserving ones, and I respect them a lot. Also, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who supported me. Sadly, I couldn't live up to their expectations, but I will continue to work hard and see you in the next event." Damn, there you go. And of course, FGC reacted to that. I'll put some of them up there, but that's hard to hear, right? He's like, I'm just done. You know, a lot of others would be like, celebrate, you got second, right? But for competing at that high of a level, they're like, we play to win. We play to be the best, and I am tired of being second. I'm tired of this position, so I'm kind of broken right now, right? Could only imagine what he's going through, right? Just to get that far to be like, damn it, second again. So either way, very interesting topic and conversation about humbleness and champions and perfection versus becoming annoyance and people just rooting for you to lose. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of Street Fighter 4 was never an honest game, and the FGC is getting pissed off for some reason. Buttons that need to be checked. So this one started, I thought it was a simple enough tweet, right? Somebody just speaking their mind. Somebody by the name of xNightMareEffecT. You might be familiar with him. He's been FGC for a while. I first learned of him in Street Fighter 5. He's been streaming like consistently. His YouTube channel is definitely growing. Links down below, definitely check him out. The times that I got to talk to him, really cool guy. I gotta admit, like straight up, really cool guy. So I definitely support him. Anyway, this is a different topic because apparently he made a tweet that didn't reside too well with peoples, especially some OGs in the FGC. Right here, he said, Street Fighter 4 was before my time. But whenever I hear somebody say Street Fighter 4 had real footsies, I find myself watching C, Viper, Yun, Akuma, and other honest characters, and I see such true honesty in this game. I see why people love it. So balanced. And then he put this clip. And of course, from there, we got that FGC reacting. Nightmare right here says, not my content, much love to Papa Lobster. Others are like, sorry, my brother, but this is a bad take. He says, I can't help that I'm surrounded by people that speak on Street Fighter 4. I go back and do my research and see this. I'm being schooled. I see Omni right here saying Street Fighter 4 was the most hyped Street Fighter there ever been on a worldwide level. Perfect balance of offline and online competition. I still remember the rivalries and the character representation. Players had storylines. The true goat of the FGC era. He responds saying, Street Fighter 4 definitely had the hype moments. Others get a little deeper saying, can y'all newer stop posting clips of Street Fighter 4 sarcastically with, oh, honest game / characters with footsies and neutral. Street Fighter 4 had jank. All fighting games do, but it was much harder to play than this current one-button RPS nonsense and Street Fighter 5 combined. Viper was hard to play, fuck out of here. Nightmare responds back to that saying, can't help the fact I got old heads around me saying Street Fighter 4 honest, which led me to going back and watching or wanting to watch what I missed. I got recommended videos and I see nothing but the Vortex 50/50, etc. Post got you tight, huh? Blame your era, not me. Damn. I even see Sanford Kelly responding to that as well, saying, "You're a cool dude, and I respect your opinion in terms of your research. However, you are wrong on all fronts. Street Fighter 4 took more skill than Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6 combined. There isn't anything in that game anyone can do that's complete meta, like throw loops or DR. Now, Street Fighter is a joke to me." K-Brad joins the party as well right here, saying, "Blue check mark. Didn't play 4, short clip about 4. Nah, I know engagement baiting when I see it. I'm still gonna give it to you though. 4 was that beautiful type of busted. That she cusses you out, but then still cooks your dinner type of busted. 4 was toxic, and I loved every second of it." This dude said 4 was busted, that she cusses you out, but still cooks your dinner type of busted. See Chris F as well saying, "Street Fighter 4 had some of the nastiest mix-up option selects and overall jank. It is anything but an honest game. However, it is the last Street Fighter game where you could tell which pro was playing just by watching their playstyle. For me, that's something I really miss in modern fighters." And even Mena RD responding as well saying, "Street Fighter 4 was definitely not honest at all. The better player very rarely lost, and you could always pinpoint why. It just never felt like the guessing was the most important aspect of the match." Then even Chris G right here saying, "I'm noticing that people who have no idea what Street Fighter 4 was comment a lot about Street Fighter 4. Unlike 5 and 6, 4 had something for everyone. Literally anyone. Want pure footsies? Sure. Want honest zoning? Cool. Want stupid mix-up YOLOs and guessies? Here. Want to close your eyes when you play? Here's El Fuente." Want everything and then some and still find ways to lose? Welcome to Seth. Also, a lot of us were character loyalists for 10 years. Imagine saying that sentence in 2024, which that was a hilarious statement, but that part probably hit me the most right there, where he said, a lot of us were character loyalists for 10 years. Imagine saying that in 2024. That was real talk, right? When I started with Street Fighter 2. It was almost like ingrained in us to be a character loyalist. Without people even telling us what the hell that was, it was like you found your character, you connected with them on a spiritual level, and that was your fucking guy. Matter of fact, if you saw anybody else play them, you got mad. And you wanted to prove you were the best version of that character. You know what I'm saying? You had to do the mirror match. To you back in the day, you just had to prove like, hey, I'm the true guy. I'm the true Ken. You know what I'm saying? That was just a point of pride. Then when 4 came along, I feel it was like that same shit. People stuck to their characters. And yeah, you saw people like switching every now and then. But character loyalists, I mean, that's almost like what made so many identities and players popular in the era of Street Fighter 4. And even Infiltration post on this as well, saying, "To be honest, I still think when watching Street Fighter 5 or 6 matches, it's hard to guess which player plays if you cover their names. In Street Fighter 4, you could tell which players were playing with their personality and style of play just by looking at one game. Punko Seth, Pepadize El Fuente, Bonchan Saget, and more. Depending on the character, I could enjoy the game of flying around the screen freely like MVC, and honest old school footsies game like Street Fighter 2. This is one reason Street Fighter 4 was the best fighting game." Okay, from there it continues on, but let's bring it back right now. I see Paladin, who I believe is a young buck, right? Up and coming in the FGC, definitely setting a name for himself, especially this year. Right here saying, "You guys don't understand how hard xNightMareEffecT works. I'm young, and luckily I was exposed to a larger audience, but Nightmare is working towards his moment every day. Consistent streams, YouTube content, and more. He has legitimately been at this since the Street Fighter 5 days. Shout out to him." Nightmare responds to that saying, "Thanks fam, means a lot. You mentioning this, respect to you and your grind as well." He adds right here saying, "Truth be told, if you're not a notable tournament player with consistent results in tournaments, it's hard to grow in the FGC and have people know your name. This means a lot that my grind is being noticed by you, brother man. Wishing you the best success as well." And then right here, Nightmare wraps it up by saying, "I wasn't expecting for that Street Fighter 4 tweet to cause this much chaos. Feels like most of the FGC got involved." And yes, they did, because now Button Check is on your ass. When Button Check gets involved, you know the FGC, we here and we in your ass. Anyway, let me say this. I know a lot of you are right now forming your own opinions and whatnot. Usually something like this, people are like dogpiling. I did see some people agree with Nightmare, but obviously you got a lot of the people that are speaking out are, we call them like older, right, or old heads like myself, They came up with it. So they're like, wait a minute, you started off the sentence by saying that wasn't your game. You weren't here for that. You started with Street Fighter V. So how could you technically speak on it? But then Nightmare says, well, I did my research. Obviously, you can do some damn research. He said, I did my research, and everything I'm watching is this fucking chaos. So were you guys talking about all this stuff? Then he mentions the word honesty, which triggers a lot of people, and they're like, no, you're getting it wrong. It wasn't an honest game. It's just, it was so different. Like, it was the game, and it had something for everybody. So how y'all feeling about that? And I wanted to say, we always promote on this channel, it's okay to agree to disagree. All the time. Me and Dirty Low disagree all the time. Y'all are really quick to tell me some shit in the comments, but I want to say this when it comes to Nightmare. I like the dude. He's been a youngster coming up. He's always been respectable, always been cool. Like I said in the beginning of the video, anytime I had an interaction with him, whether it was like him being as a player or just like him creating content, he's always been real cool with me, like straight up. But in saying that, when we're just talking about this take, yeah, I think I agree with a lot of the old heads talking about it's a bad take, which we're entitled to. But I could also sound biased because I was from that generation, and I remember what it meant to the community, and I remember how it revived the fucking FGC. That game was everything. There was so many names, so much content, so much thing that inspired me. Without that game, I never would have been doing any of this. That inspired me to create content before Butt Check, before any of this. It was just like straight comedy videos on this channel. And it all started because of that game. I was so in love with that damn game. And in saying that, I'll wrap it up with this thought. You know, like when Street Fighter 6 dropped, I instantly got what is it? I think I actually got like nostalgia, and it made me think of Street Fighter 4 because I was like, I think this is the closest we've came since that. Street Fighter 5 was a big ass miss, well, for me anyway, but I was like, holy shit, we might get it back. Like the feeling of locals and people running the sets and that hype. Everything that I've been waiting for that I always thought was gonna come back, I felt like Street Fighter 6 was that game. Then Street Fighter 6 dropped, and don't get me wrong, I actually really do enjoy Street Fighter 6, and I think there's certain aspects of it that are hype as hell. But that feeling never came back. The locals never came back. The homies done moved on. And then I realized, let me know if you can feel this or not, I realized, shit, that time was just special. We're probably never gonna get that time back again, and we should just cherish the memories and everything it meant to us because that was a fucking golden era. That was a golden era for so many of us in the FGC, and it's making it like we're still running off of fumes from that era right now. So anyway, it's a sad fucking thought. It really is. They're like, shit, we're never really gonna get that back, are we? But maybe that's me just being a downer or glass half empty. How y'all feeling though? Let me know. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love, man. It is HT. Y'all already know. It's been a minute since we had HT, so let us go ahead and celebrate this glorious day. Let's go.
FGC stand up, it's Horny Tuesday. What's up? HT, let's.
All right, y'all already know we have to end it on that HT flavor. Right here, we got someone by the name of Web, or is it Web Bega, posted something, a cosplay saying Squirrel Girl. Don't really know who the character is, but let's check it out. Right here, bam. Yes, this is a damn squirrel. If I ever seen a squirrel, this is a squirrel. Like I said, I don't know the character, but I really don't think that's a problem. I think I speak on behalf of all of us. That's not an issue. This is a 10. This is a squirrel. This is a squirrel, and she. I don't want to say it, but I have to because it's right there and you guys are thinking the same thing. She trying to get a nut. I said it. She trying to get a nut. She a damn squirrel. It goes, stop, get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter. Anyway, yes, squirrel. And there you go, everybody. Thank you for the mad love once again. And once again, all content creation sponsors, Manscaped, thank you so much for the amazing love. Definitely check them out, y'all. They've supported us for a big chunk of this year. And the last thing I ever thought I would get is a sponsor for Manscaped. Not only that, a continuous sponsor for Manscaped. You know why I love them, y'all? Because when they tell me, they're like one of the only sponsors, well, there's a couple of them, but it's very rare to find a sponsor that'll be like, just go. We don't have no guidelines really for you. Here's our product, you go. That is beautiful. That is such a damn breath of fresh air. I love them. I love them, and I love the product. So anyway, links down below. Definitely check out Manscaped. Content creators, HT features, all that good stuff. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Now for that sweet moment of FGC bliss. This one right here is brought to us, believe it or not, by Snoop Dogg. That's right, I had to show it. I had to show it because I saw it yesterday. What? He posted this saying, "These are all my Xboxes. Happy Monday." Enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 1212, it's the one and only Big Snoop Dogg hanging out with the champ, live and direct. You understand me? And what we're going to do right now, we're going to give you a grand tour of our building and show you which Xbox we play with and which Xbox we play with. Xbox right here, do a lot of tournaments in here. See that star effect like you ride in the back of a Maybach or a Bentley? Come on now, follow me. This is not Snoop's Xbox. This is Xbox Toaster. You want to be able to have that X pop up in the middle, you know what I'm talking about? So you put one in at a time.
Show you how to do it properly. When you're on my property, I'm a hot commodity. Boardwalk monopoly.
The graphics look top of the line. I don't even need my glasses for this. See, this is an Xbox fridge. King of the Xbox. We do it big.